research to study determinant of online review credibility and its impact on consumer purchase intention in Kelantan. The problem statement is online review is declining and it is important for reliable companies and develop the credibility of online review and also the factors the credibility of review from user in Kelantan. The research objective is determine the relationship between review quantity and review credibility of consumer purchase in Kelantan. Second is to identify the important key on consumer purchase intention of review credibility and review consistency in Kelantan. Third is recognize the review expertise and review credibility about amount of knowledge reviews a product or service in Kelantan. After that is rating of product or service has a positive effect about review credibility of consumer purchase. The last one is to observe the website reputation and review credibility of consumer purchase in Kelantan.
Review. In this part, we discover how does the independent variables affects the dependent variable. Dependent variable is review credibility on customer purchase in Kelantan. And the independent variables are review quantity, review consistency, review expertise, product or service rating, and website reputation. The first hypothesis is review quantity has strong influence on review credibility. H2, review consistency has good influence on review credibility. H3, review expertise has good influence on review credibility. H4, product or service rating has positive influence on review credibility. H5, website reputation has strong influence on review credibility.
The research design for this study rely on quantitative research as we have to identify the online review credibility and its impact on consumers' purchase intention at Kelantan. Also, we focus on primary data, which is a questionnaire. For method and sources in this study, measurements are taken at two levels, nominal scale and interval scale. Each measurement scale has unique qualities that determine how data should be examined. First, the nominal scale is a scale that measure used to classify or group participant. Respondents in this study are asked to specify their gender, age, race, and income. Next, ordinal scale, the variables were accessed using standardized 7-point Likert rating scale from 1 to 7.
The target population will be 200 consumers for this study. In the sample size, minimum of 200 respondents will be enough to represent around 2 million people statistically. In this study, probability sampling techniques were used to collect data. Convenience sampling is also used. Under analysis plan, there are 5 objectives that is identified by the researcher who used Pearson correlation as data analysis method. In descriptive statistics, the respondents are asked to specify their gender, race, age, and income. In the reliability test, the variable size of the independent variable and dependent variable internal consistency was determined by their alpha reliability.
Practical implication. The major intention of this study was to identify and examine determinants of online review credibility and its impact on consumers' purchase intention at Kelantan. Then we can see that the trust of Kelantan's consumers towards online review for follow-up purchase intention. Lastly, contribution to knowledge. This research come to some interesting conclusion that fill up in gaps in what we know about how customers interpret online review and whether they plan to buy as a result in Kelantan. Argument quality and preferred cues affect review credibility in distinct way. Supporting the hypothesis, the both parts of information processing indicated by the ELM theory can be triggered at the same thing and have different intensities.